Wonderful. And yourself? You ask me, when will I have a live bath? And I ask, when will you commission me $100 minimum to do what you want me to do? Or will you always just tell me what to do and expect me to do it for free? Do tell. Don't be a jerk. OnlyFans is a guaranteed place to find underwater content. Okay. I'm sure you would. It sounds like you love to control people and to have ownership over people. You're saying that I'm yours, my mermaid. Okay. Maybe that belief system for you is comforting, thinking that you're all powerful and that you own other people and that you can tell people what to do. Maybe that makes you feel better. Why not you go into the shower, you go into the bath, and you find joy? Constantly controlling others, it seems like. Hey Shane! Whoop whoop! My dog! I love my genuine real friends, man. I am the mermaid. I like to make the gimmick of your favorite mermaid. I'm not Ariel. Hey, I would gladly be your fire breather. That's something I can accept. You know, mermaids got to be free, but the fire breather, man, she wants to breathe fire for you, you know? Like, you got an enemy, excuse me. Bad joke. But like, yeah, gimmick. Dragon Trina, yeah. Oh man, you guys, I do love fire breathing. It's one of my favorite hobbies. It's been so long. Like, don't even talk about it. You're making my cheeks hurt from like how hard I'm smiling at just the mere thought of just like doing that. It's been a long time. What's good? Seriously. Oh man, there's been like a lot of things that ain't been so good, you know? Like, I've been really worried about my health, and I've been dealing with like a lot of body pain, and just like, I'm just trying to be grounded and calm and collected. So that's what's good, I guess. That's what's good. I got my harp in the back. I got my tuner. I'm ready to do some yoga. I've got some shorts on, no skirt today, so I can actually do some yoga in public. I love to do yoga in public because like I'm like autistic or whatever you want to call me. I have issues with public. Like I can't talk. Like I get stuttery or I stim, and like the bracelets, like they help, like sounds help. And like practicing yoga in public has been like a thing for me to like get comfortable being myself, like no matter who's watching. And like some people are super comfortable with themselves and they'll like just you'll dance in public, and I'm just like I'm scared. Don't look at me. You know, like that's just Trina. I mean, I'm working on making Trina more cool and like comfortable, but like Trina's like, man, she's a character, you know? Like, I'm just trying to not be #actually autistic, I guess. You know, I've been masking and mirroring a long time, and I've had like these coping mechanisms that have excessively helped, such as sound and crystals and yeah, movement. I love all forms of movement. I'm working on it. I'm a people watcher. I love to watch people. Like, there are no ugly people to Trina. Like, everybody's so fascinating to me. I'm like a dog, you know? Used to be a DJ, but a lot of people never saw the last line. Last line, you got my heart. Go semi, get over semi. Yeah, I'm going 2 guys to the metal. It's like driving is like, it's like one of the best things. It's like adventure. Man, Shane Lee, I feel you. Like, I'm such an commentary. What's going on? Go ahead. Well, I might lose some reception adventure, but if you can be patient, you actually want to be with me and chat, like, I'm gonna be here. You know, I'm headed to Cassadaga right now. Cassadaga is like the world's, let me take that back. So statistically, they are, what do you say, the #1 place in the country for psychics and mediums, okay? So I come here regularly to further my education, you know, for my business, so I can be of better service. Today I'm going to be learning more how to do meditations for people and like how to actually use your intuition. I mean, I know how to use my intuition, but like sometimes it helps to take these classes, you know, to really refine your skills. Even if you think, or like your ego is telling you like, I know this, like it helps to always still have a new teacher. And like there's nothing wrong with more experience, no matter what. You may have said that like I've done this a million times, but for me, like I want to be able to do it so good that it's like so fluid that every move is just like, you know, so comfortable. Today's word is comfortable. That's going to be the gimmick for today. Being comfortable with being Trina. Or like you being comfortable being Shane. And like no matter who's watching, you know, not changing who we are depending on who's like influencing us. That's another thing, you guys. Like I've had so much like as an autistic or whatever, like I'm getting a lot of stimuli. I'm a person, okay? I get a lot of stimuli. I get a lot of stuff in my eyes that I have to watch and witness. And then like people try to put me under pressures, or like they have expectations of me, and then they want me to do things, and they like try to use me as a tool to fit their needs because they think that they lack and that they can't do without me. And then like I'm just trying to be me and like find out who I am amongst all those pressures and what my actual will is. Like what do I really want to do? It's hard to know what I really want to do when everyone's like, hey Trina, go underwater, do this, hey I'll pay you to do this. I mean, don't get me wrong, I haven't ate today and I'm hungry, you know, and I want to work to make a living, and I want to have money so I can have a cat and buy his kitty litter, and like so I can change it every day and he can live like a really best life that I can serve him because I'm responsible for him, because I love him and I chose him and he chose me, and we're like this beautiful harmony. But like it's hard to do that when like, yeah, the way the money system works is I need you so I can eat. And then that means that you have to value me. And then like if you don't value me and pay me, like it really messes with my head, because I'm like, man, I can't afford to buy food or the rent or like anything. So like it makes you scared, like you can't live because of the system that the government, or whatever you want to call, whoever has arranged this system that we all have to work and go to school, and that this means that we have enough information to be a doctor, whoever they are, that system, Illuminati, whoever you want to call those people, okay? Like, I'm not fully satisfied with this integration, personally. It's very painful for me. I battle with self-worth and, like, self-love and knowing how to care for the self, like, and then when other people don't care about me and, like, that energy's at me, like, frankly, like, where can the seed for my own care for myself come from, like, if I've never experienced that, you know? Like, I don't have, like, a glutton, greed problem, you know? Like, I'm not, like, starving. You know, I'm not, like, I can go a long time without eating and drinking water. Like, I know that's not really good for the organs, but, like I kind of find pride in, like, my ability to not be so materialistic and, like, brainwashed and owned by my own desires and needs. And, like, I attempt to release my attachment to, like, everything as possible. Like, if you really love someone, you don't control them. You don't tell them what to do. You set them free. And if they really are happier being with somebody else, like, if you truly love them, you would want them to be happy. Nothing would take that away. You would never want to manipulate their will. You'd never want to buy their love. You'd never want to, like, win them over manipulatively. You'd want them to really just, like you for you. Don't get me wrong, when I'm in love, like, I will spoil you. Like, it's just what I want to do. Like, my desire's there. But, like, that can be bad. I find it ironic it happened for the 11/11 moment. The 11/11. Oh, I'm so excited to be at Cassadaga. Like, I brought my supplies. If somebody needs my energy for a reading, I am donation based. I'm exclusively believing in equal energetic exchange. Equal energetic exchange. So don't expect to receive anything that you haven't already put out. Like, you have to make a space for it, you know what I mean? Like, you might say you want a relationship, but if you're exclusively focusing on like this one time, this one relationship that really owned your heart, your body, and your mind, like, you ain't got no space to love nobody else. Like, you haven't grieved that, you haven't let that go, you haven't integrated that relationship into yourself and your experience. You need to be mindful and cut all ties and know who you are, be in alignment with you and your intuition, your Holy Spirit, your individuality, your DNA, your RNA. Hello, Frank, Nina. Aloha. Oye. Yeah, we're live here. I'm channeling a lot of energy and information, sharing a lot of my own personal experience, my own personal sufferings, willing to assist anyone. Ha! This person, their license plate says active! Dope. ACTIV. That's really dope. I'm active too, man. I love being active. Let's go. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Go. Be my white rabbit. I follow you. Go. 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 I hope everybody's having a great day. This is like my thing to do. I got my harp. I'm ready to do some yoga. I got all this energy. I could probably use a run. I really need to go for a walk. A W. Sorry, everybody that has animals, and I just said the W word. I can't help it, because this dog wants to go for a W. Yes, she does. Oh, and it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain. I got some extra clothes in the back, so it's all good. Leave my electronics in the car. Left the GoPro at home, so no rain videos. But I did recently make some rain videos. I see we got some live commentary. I am driving, but I'll definitely be naughty and peek a little bit as I find it safe to. Someone says you are one pretty woman. I'm like, I'm still working on that acceptance, I guess, you know, like, part of me, like, like, I don't want, like, I mean, I'm bipolar, I guess you can say, okay, I kind of want somebody who's gonna, like, really love my looks, okay, of course, who doesn't want to feel like their partner thinks that they're, like, the most gorgeous, wonderful thing ever, right? But, like, there's another part of me that's like, please don't freaking get attached to my looks, because, like, my look is changing. Like, if you know me and you watch me, like, you'll see how much my face changes, like, depending on who I'm hanging out with, you know, what energies I'm being influenced in, what energies are attached to me. Like, you'll notice these things, and you'll see your own face change too, depending on what you eat, what you put inside your body, all these things. No, you can't see my clothes right now. I mean, I love showing off my fashion. I'm wearing some really cute pink shorts right now, that's for sure. I'm like, if you want to see those, you should send a payment over YouTube, you know? Did you know you could do that? Did you know that? Do you want to be nice to me? Do you want to feed me? Do you care about who I am? Or do you just want to use me? You tell me with your actions. Don't say anything, just show me. Okay, YouTube does take a cut, so please be mindful of that. In other areas, I mean, I have other areas of receiving, but they take cuts too. All right, we all live in this great system, right? This matrix that has been built for us for our own obedience and comfort and joy. Next, silly human. I love Jen, man. Jen's funny. I like girls. I like girls. I like my team of girls that aren't trying to smash, not trying to be with me. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm flattered when they like me that way, but, like, yeah, I like my girlfriends. Like, they empower me. Thank you. My sisters. I didn't even know girls watched me. I thought I was too much of a dude or a weirdo for any girls to watch me, that's for sure. Okay, so, what does Lukey say? English when you talk because, oh, you're French. That makes sense, Lukey. Oui, oui. Excuse me. Alright, that's like the only French joke I would ever know, okay? I wish I had more jokes. I don't have any jokes. I need some jokes. You want to teach me some jokes so I can, like, let go of this grief and suffering that I'm hiding? That would be great. Okay, I just want us all to come together and hug and not tell people what to do, not to control people, just to be happy, you know? I enjoy being my own dictator to myself. Like, I love that. Oh, yeah. Like, I love being my own drill sergeant. Like, so much. But I'm not trying to be anyone else's drill sergeant at all. I mean, that'd be a great job, right? Like, I'd be good at it. I'd be like, hey, did you know that you're actually messing up here, here, and here? Like, some people, they don't even want to hear that, right? But some people don't even know, like, the people around them love them so much that they have to hide and lie that information. Like, it's not comforting to tell you that. That's why I would probably want to be paid, you know? Like, let's do some type of equal energetic exchange. I know that there's like dominatrixes and people like that who are already doing that, but I'm doing it in a way that I would call myself a spiritual manipulatrix, where like I want to, or like a conscious manipulatrix, right? I want you to think clearly, like happier thoughts. That's what I want to do. Because if you think happier thoughts, you won't talk bad to me. You won't think bad anymore, and you won't treat me bad. You won't treat nobody bad, because your thoughts will be pure and clean. You'll have purity of thought and be able to control your own thoughts, you know, instead of trying to control everybody else. All right, so I'm catching up with the comments, going down a little bit further. So does swimming help because the water's always moving? Oh, Jen, I like that question. Yes, I think that, like, if you pay attention to a lot of autistics and Asperger's, or whatever you want to call us, like animal parts, we really love the water. Of course, it's comforting, it's a release. For me, it's like a subconscious thing of like living in Atlantis. You could say, okay, if you want, like, if you actually need a story, like that would be my story I would answer. Home is it's like underwater for me. I can't explain it. I can hold my breath 3 minutes. Like, I'm just like all about it. And like, I have a lot of energy, and the water is a place where I can just like roar and just like let out all that great energy. Next. Possum Posse! Possum Posse! Dude, like, you are definitely a girl that I think about, that you take the time to listen to me. Like, how do people respect me? I struggle to love and respect you. I'm like, why do I deserve to be listened to? Like, I just have like all these all these weird thoughts. You know, they're kind of like invasive, as a matter of fact, which is why I'm practicing mindfulness and all these things. And like, it's kind of funny, like, seeing you definitely made me think of like this thing that I've been talking to Sarah about, which is where I got that spiritual manipulatrix thing. Yeah, Shane, like, yeah, I like your hashtag. ASD is real. Yeah, I know, real life, man. Possum Posse, God, I love your husband and I love you, and I want to get together with you guys, and I need a possum. I need possums before I go nuts. I need some possums in my life. It would just make my whole, just to like have some animals and have a sanctuary of my own and get back in the flow of things. And like, yeah, I need to get back in touch with my purpose. Need to do some more yoga. Think about many other interfaces. I'm looking to generate income. I need income, right? Like, I'm spending money to go take this class right now, and I'm paying gas and mileage, and I know it's great towards the business, but I'm still losing income. And there's no guarantee that I'm going to make more income after doing this. I mean, there is, of course, if Trina is that interested in like doing more readings and like being of service with her like remote viewing and all these things that I can do, senses, with using my senses and my consciousness, like, I'm having fun changing me. That's been kind of fun, playing with me and exercising who I am and letting go of who I am not, just like everything. I've been struggling with breathing, which is funny. I can hold, so if only holding your breath was a good thing, you know, it's not. It kills more cells. You need new cells, which means you need more oxygen. You need inhalations. Feel the coolness on the inhalation and the warmness on the exhalation. Really, guy, like, I know traffic sucks, but Shima. Thank you for the 4 thumbs up. Pretty nice of you. I've just been going through a lot. I got a lot of weight on my shoulders, and then there's like a lot of people that expect me to be responsible for them, or that need me, and like, I love being there for them, but like, it's hard to even be responsible for myself. And like, people get really mad if they don't get instant attention, and if they don't get what they seek from you. That can be painful and draining. Which sucks though too, because like, you know what it's like to be you, and you know that that person can offer that, right? Like, we all have that. Canner. Hi. Canner? Is that right? Turkey. Interesting. Welcome aboard. I love YouTube connecting the entire universe. I'm supposed to educate you guys about Q and what's happening with the artificial intelligence and the way that they are using the interfaces to change the world and to change the algorithms of everyone's behavior. Turkey, you're so cute. I would love to see videos. Like, if you have a YouTube, take some videos. I would love to see what it's like there. What does it look like where you are? Show us the world on your part, you know? That's what's so nice about all of us sharing. But it's also bad too, because that's what they want us to do, right? They want to like see everything and to read the energy all over the globe. It's pretty fascinating though. It's really fascinating seeing the algorithms and the waves and the frequencies change. Like, I cannot help but be like, the little Arcturian in me is just like so giggly. I am in Florida, USA, America, also known as Rome, where everybody worships material things and nobody cares about sharing anymore. Nobody cares about anything anymore, it seems like sometimes. And it makes me really heartbroken because everyone's just so selfish and has their own agenda. And like, my little Pisces heart is just like, can we just love? Can we just be friends? Can we just share resources? Can we just grow a tree together and share it with each other's children, no matter how different we are? I'm very fond of 6 degrees of separation. That means that you are 6 degrees from every person in the world. It's so easy for you to change the world, but you don't believe in yourself. Pay It Forward, the movie, was so important, and yet you thought it was just a movie. You thought you were so insignificant, and then some of you thought you were so significant. Like, there needs to be a balance restored. Like, I don't know if our moon's in Libra right now or what's going on. I can just feel the energy, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm tired of lying. I'm not satisfied. I'm not satisfied. I'm not satisfied. And like, maybe that's why man found a reason to destroy things to rebuild new things. But like, some things are just already good, there is no miss, so that you can create a means of manifestation, making things that you wish occur. But instead of saying I want, it says that I lack. That's what you're saying when you say I want. And that just reinforces lack, you know, because your consciousness is focused on that intention, that awareness. You need to clear your heart, clear your pain, focus on what you're feeling, that you don't want to be with, that you're trying to like re-narrate, that your thoughts are just like trying to take you away from here. Here is also here in the present moment. If you can witness what's in front of you and use your senses and tap into what's really going on, you can absorb many, many things. You can control your senses. You can train your organisms, you know what I mean? You can focus. You can learn how to do remote viewing. You can learn how to like basically read people's thoughts. Like, there's electromagnetic energy. How many times have you suddenly thought of a song and you turned on the radio and there it is and you're like, whoa. Or like, you thought of a friend and they called you like minutes later and you're like, oh my God, I was just thinking of you. How many times? I'm sure everybody has that. I don't understand what you're saying. Are you a partner? Are you a soldier for love? I am married to love. And that's the only thing that I fight and I live for. And when I see disgraces upon love and creation, I make sure it is known that it is not my way. And sometimes my will and my way is not always the way. So I just have to hold space and wait and be patient and understand where everyone else is coming from before my interface can take place. Because sometimes my way isn't always the right way or what's best for the highest good of all interests involved. I would strongly recommend you to see the Selfish Ledger. It's a Google video that recently came out. It's showing you what they're doing with the algorithms, that whole Q thing that I keep talking about that you don't want to hear about. That's what the Selfish Ledger is. They're using Google, they're using the telephones, they're using the TVs, they're using everything. They're recording all the electromagnetic frequencies. They're showing select stimuli on purpose and intentionally. Everybody's feeling the same emotion at the same time. Everybody around the world are seeing the same stimulations. It's like a simulation. Ah, man. Please do not be brainwashed by using the pornography. It is dominating your brain, and it disconnects you from intimate connection with people because you just use people. And you just like take care of your needs. Your needs, your genital area is pointing you in the right direction, giving you the energy to follow through, the stamina. But like, if you allow it to own you and for it to take over you, like, you'll never have power. You'll be weak and you'll be stuck with yourself in your hand all the time, and you won't get anywhere. You won't have connections with people because you won't like understand how to touch, how to love, how to take care of others. When you touch someone, you should be touching someone because you are genuinely interested in pleasing them, not because your own selfish needs. Because you love them. Not you love who they are for you. You love them. And you accept them to love who else they love outside of you. Happy birthday, Decky! Aw, first sweet. Decky, I've been decked in the face a lot, you could say, energetically, so I'm not always nice, you know? Like you're nice to me, but sometimes I have to command my boundaries. So brainwashed commentary. Like your sports is like a Roman Empire thing too. Did you know that? Sports were like distractions, violence, like that's what they worshipped, like destruction. Using you guys as tools to hurt another for entertainment. Like WTF, like you're gonna worship that? Okay. What do you think that's doing to your mind every time you witness violence? Do you think that makes you more violent? What do you think? What do you think? You want to be happy or you want to be mean? I don't know. Pick a side, dude. Pick a side. Are you serving the chaos and the confusion and the anger and the rage and the grief and the sadness? Is that everything you're addicted to? Does that make you feel good and you need more of that? Are you used to that? Do you want that habit? The pornography, the self-destruction, the anger, the heartache? You want all that? That's your side. Alright. Me? Trina. I choose love. Peace. Happiness. Taking care, respect, honor, integrity. Unity. Affection. Romance. Oh, poetry. Arts, literature. I mean, I understand those can be told dark, negative stories too. Every dark thing, every bad thing has a purpose. Like, you might get really mad when people tell you what to do, but sometimes I like it. You want to know why I like it? It's good for you because sometimes if someone's telling you, like, oh no, you want the red pineapple, like, it helps you hear your own inner voice. Like, so some need that pressure to turn you into the diamond. But if you don't learn how to take care of pressure and how to be your own person, even amongst all the pressure, how do you expect you to ever be happy if you don't serve yourself your own personal happiness and joy? Only you know where you are in joy. And you know because your feelings, and right now you might not be happy. You're going to have to admit that you're not happy first. And only by admitting that you're not happy, only then the acceptance and learning to be with it and let it speak to itself. Why you're not breathing, what you're stuffing down, what you're ignoring, what you're neglecting, all your shadows. Only then can we bring light into those dark spaces, dude. But we have to first admit and be like, all right, she got me. That dude stabbed me in the back, all right. Oh, man, I lost that, and I'm still mad about that. I know that was 50 years ago, but, man, like, you got to learn to let it go. And it's your choice not to let it go. It's your choice to stay married to that dark path, right? That stuff that you serve. Do you serve a punishing God? Are you punishing yourself with grief and sadness and anger? And then are you being infected with that and then coming into the lives of others and bringing that everywhere you go subconsciously? Pay attention. Listen. Be careful what you say. You might be listening. There's so many great teachers that I've been working with lately, you guys. I could not help but share the teachings that I have been integrating with you right now. So if you're finding something out of this right now, and if you have something to give, like, please give back. Pay it forward. Pay it forward. If you haven't seen the movie, serve yourself that. If you're not going to pay me any money and say thank you that way so that I can eat and take care of my needs after I'm trying to take care of your needs after I've taken care of my own needs, it brings me pride and joy to take care of others. Like, some people don't want to have the responsibility. They think it's too submissive to be responsible for someone else. And, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to enable anybody. I refuse to enable you. I'm not gonna, like, baby you like that. I mean, if you're really injured and broken, I will baby you to an extent, you know. But if you're gonna play victimhood and not see your own power, like, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to walk away now because that path is not for me. Now, if you want to walk on the healing path with me, we can be best friends. We can last forever. If you choose. Unless you choose abandonment and disgrace and grief and disharmony. I am not trying to go backwards. That is not my intention, and I'm going to choose to have my awareness on the focal point of healing at all times. Excuse me. Like I said, I suffered a lot of abuse, a lot of sexual trauma, a lot of victim mentality I was around that I picked up too, you know, and I've just had to grow and accept my own pain. And only through my own personal sufferings had I learned how to be gentle and nice to myself and others, and to be motherly, you know. For me, my mother was really smothering. Like, she just never gave me my own space. I mean, she did to an extent, you know, but honestly, on those times, I ended up hurting myself because, like, I just wanted to disobey everything that she told me. Excuse me, Ma. But that's Trina, man. I'm that little kid, you put the cereal on the refrigerator, then I'm crawling into that box on the refrigerator, eating all the marshmallows out of the Apple Jacks type thing, or whatever cereal, you know, excuse me. That's me. That's Trina. Naughty little girl, man. Naughty. Trina Monster. They called me Trina Monster when I was little, dude. Little devil. Biting, energetic, won't sit still, talkative, stimming all the time. They didn't understand my autism. It's okay. That's why ADHD medications never worked. Because I had autism, not ADHD. I mean, like, yeah, Adderall helped me focus, but it made me really sick. Did not like it. Did not like it. So that's why when I was 16, I quit cold turkey. They put me on Adderall, I quit cold turkey because I realized I was addicted, that every 12 hours I'd get mad, agitated, and mean. So, like, I quit cold turkey, and, like, yeah, I went through horrible withdrawal. And I didn't know what was happening. Like, I could feel tingling in my hands because I wasn't breathing. And I had all these issues. So I called the ambulance. And I got in trouble with my mom because, yeah, it was expensive. And I was just having withdrawal, right? But, like, right then and there, I decided I was going to be done with prescription drugs forever. And it was my commitment to myself that I was going to go to school for psychiatry with holistics. And then I was going to find natural ways of healing medicine. So I worked a lot with plants and flowers. And, like, that's just always been my thing. And, like, healthy mechanisms instead, you know, of, like, self-destruction. Like, because I battled a lot with self-harm and self-destruction in subconscious ways, you know, especially ways that were socially acceptable, you know. So there was that. And I would express those ways of any way that a woman tries to change her face. Like, if she's cutting her hair off, she's dyeing her hair, she's, like, getting tattoos, right? Like, this all symbolizes my self-hatred. And, like, that's for me personally. Maybe not for her. Maybe that's her way of showing herself that she loves her. But for me, like, it was my way of purposely showing myself, like, I'm not happy with my look, so I'm going to cake my face in makeup. Or, like, man, I don't like me, so I'm going to chop off all my hair. Like, I don't want to take care of me. Like, right? Same thing with, like, bad hygiene. Same thing. It all symbolized my, like, not love for me. And then I tried to mask it with, like, clothes and make it seem like I had more money than I did, you know, so people would like me more, because the materialistic world just worshiped that shit. Excuse me in my language. Like, I was angry. I was really angry at, like, all the rejection that I had faced. And then, like, my own self-rejection, like, infected me, you know? And then it made me reject everybody else. Like, I didn't, like, handle anybody else or anything because I just felt so different all the time. And it made it, like, really, really hard to survive. Yeah. I can feel my genetic makeup in my neuros in my mind. I can feel the energy in my body. I'm very conscious. I'm very in touch with my own personal body. And a lot of people try to tell me my own truth. And for a long time, I believed them, you know, just because I just didn't know better. I'm going to tap in to read your commentary. I am driving. I'm getting ready to make my turn. Yes, I have Instagram. Absolutely. I have generated a marketing for myself through social media because I had an original intention of being famous, basically. I had a will to, like, get all this attention to make history books so I could, oh man. Oh, yeah, okay. So that way I could, like, you know, make the world a better place. Like, I wanted to be like Muhammad Gandhi, or like, I don't know. I wanted to be somebody. I wanted to be, like, a good person, someone, like, worth remembering, someone that, like, everybody wanted to come to my funeral because they actually liked me, not because, like, I manipulated them and I, like, paid them money or anything, you know. Like, I want genuine love. That's just who I am. Let me turn off the air. It's getting too cold in here. Let me keep reading. Thank you, Decky. Happy birthday again. You're funny. My charm. Thank you. I'm Trina. Nice to meet you. Oh, you're so cute. This person said I'm the best birthday gift. Offer nice. Offer nice. I'm like, people don't talk to other people like that anymore. Like, and the people that do, like, we get cold, we're like, oh man, that's a lie. They're just sweet talking me, you know? Like, we can't even believe it, but I can feel your genuineness. I'm an empath, so I can feel your heart-centered. I'm a Pisces. I'm born February 26th. I'm 27. Yes, nice to meet you too, my friends. I'm like, where's my exit? I hope my GPS tells me and I don't miss it or I'm gonna be mad. I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. I got some oranges, but I'm like, I need something else. Is it this? I don't think it's this one. But it told me like 1 mile. I'm gonna be really upset if that was it, but oh, that was it. Oh well. It happens. It happens. Okay, I can do that. Dang. Okay, 260A. Got you. Oh man, here? Beep. Oh, all this construction is definitely throwing me off. Woo! Alright. I'm hungry. I'm grouchy because I'm hungry and I need some water. Oh man, I just need to chill. It's gonna rain. I'm so excited for the rain, you guys. You have no idea. No idea. I've been waiting all this time and it just still hasn't come, you know? I was hoping it would rain in the car. Woo-wee! Okay. Edward! My crew, man. Hey, y'all. Yeah, it's gonna turn into 1 lane. Let me go. Thank you. Oh man, it's been rough, man. If I'm being honest, it's been rough. It's been pretty rough. I'm like, where am I turning? Williamson. Okay. I'm gonna have to like do this U-turn. Are you gonna make me get back on? What are you doing? GPS. 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 The global positioning system. I Kaka. I'm hungry. I'm a fussy baby. I'm like, can you be patient? Let me just check this GPS so I can see what they have me doing. Okay. Okay. Decky. ASMR. Hi, Kairiki. Ayati Kaka. Oshi, Oshi, Oshi. My Kairiki. Ayati Kaka. Oshi, Oshi, Oshi. I'm like 20 minutes away. I'm totally about to enter a space where it's like really, really, really bad reception. I know how this works, you know, I come here all the time. I know this spot. I've totally made this mistake before too, so now what? Where are you gonna make me go? I-4 West. Okay. Makariki. That organic orange. Thank you for my groceries. Oh. 0.2 miles. And then what? 600 feet. Oh man, where you want me to go? Lord? Okay. Yeah! I'm headed to Lake Helen! I'm so excited. Makariki. Why are you on my butthole? Going like fast enough, aren't I? Yeah, go around. Rah. Yeah. Looks are temporary. Oh. Nom. Oh, Yoshi. Good. I'm trying to scare you away. I only want the guy that thinks I'm sexy when I eat an orange like that, you know? Yeah, I'm glad you reminded me. I'm gonna charge you up. Yeah, I'm totally about to get off of the grid here, man. Coming to Cassadaga is so nice. I'm about to hit some Native American land, you know? My inner Native American soul is just like, it feels it instantly, you know? And like, I can't help my Kundalini's being activated, you know what I mean? Like, I am on it. Like, I'm so about this. I'm so excited to be here. I'm gonna be taking the classes today. Like, it's gonna be a good day. Very excited. I'm gonna ask permission if I can record or go live. We'll see. Sometimes they're like, no. Sometimes I don't even ask, you know, because I'm like that. But my inner kid, my younger kid self was taught to ask for forgiveness instead of permission. Some people know to ask permission because it's the polite thing to do. That wasn't really like enforced by me. Especially when like I had dealt with so much rejection and being told no. And because we live in such a controlling world, you know? Oh, she. Oh, no. Remember, this is the Trina Mason show. Not the I do what you tell me show. Maybe if you pay me, then we'll talk. We'll talk then. Nom. Nom. It's so good. I love oranges. It's so nom. Man, I'm fascinated by how the clouds look right now. Got like a falcon or something soaring high too over the highway. Oh. My karaoke. I'm officially covered in orange juice. I actually might have a solution for that. Or I can just deal with it and be a little sticky. I think I'll deal with it. Commentary. Well, it's about that time. If you want to stay in contact with me, you can find me almost everywhere online at Trina Mason. That's my real name. And you can email me. I have an official website that you know, kind of lists my entire link of all links. It should be in the description of this video. It's my URL.